So we have the power. It's jolly good to be able to say to somebody Monday to Saturday, if you don't do this, I'm going to put you in prison. And then on Sunday, God's representative on earth saying, if you don't do this, you will go to hell. Awfully useful. And of course, arrogance. Arrogance that we somehow, as a species, are important enough to be able somehow to be given the right to have the privilege of continuance beyond this mortality. What an arrogance that is, to think that we, this rather vile and disgusting species, more capable of cruelty, ignorance, stupidity, and despicable acts towards our fellow man and other species than any other type of animal in this world. How arrogant it is to think that we should have some divine right to continue and that our souls are immortal. Disgustingly arrogant, in fact, when you think of it. And of course, the arrogance is underpinned by fear. Fear that we aren't actually much damn use, that we are a pretty obscene creation, and that actually we might not be relevant enough or useful enough to continue. And you know what? I don't believe for 1 second that we are. So where does that put us? Well, I'd like to believe, I think, the nicest religion I can think of course, is probably Buddhism, which is a charming religion, which has a lovely idea that if you're good, you move up a scale and come back as a slightly nicer human being, and one that learns its lesson and can then move on to its next spiritual lesson throughout the next period of life, and one that doesn't ends up as a dung beetle or a rat or a blade of grass and has to retake the original lesson which it failed to learn in the previous life. And what a lovely idea karma is. Don't you think? Don't you think it would be wonderful if bad people had bad things happen to them and good people had good things happen to them, and what comes around goes around, and if you've had a bad experience and it all washes up in the end and one has an awfully jolly existence at some stage in the near future? What a lovely thought. Bless. Complete bollocks, of course. I mean, what a load of old crap. It's rather like saying, oh, you know, be good and we'll look after you. How many good things happen to bad people? And how many bad things happen to good people? Really? You telling me that it all works out in the end, and that we're all given in this life or any other life any kind of reward? There. It's all wishful thinking. Pie in the sky. You know, as Hobbes, the great philosopher in Leviathan, said, life is nasty, brutish, man-short. And I'm sad to say, indeed it is. One day this vile little race, of whom there will be 9 billion in 40 years' time, 9 billion. Don't talk to me about the amazing miracle of giving birth. It's the most common thing in the world to give birth. It is as common as dying. Each and every individual animal does it. even the ones that do not indeed pay taxes. Life, death, dust, oblivion. Welcome to reality.